Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Plum Paper unboxing video for you guys, and I'm super excited to share this with you because of all of the customizations. I was a little nervous about the paper quality after being in an Erin Condren for years and years and years. So we'll talk about the paper quality, and I will show you all of the add-ons and talk about the different options that they have in their shop. Okay, so I'm gonna open this up and show you how it comes. I actually have already opened this because I've been doing some planning in it already. It arrived yesterday and I couldn't wait. So I put it back in the box to show you how it comes packaged. You do get some freebies and a little card explaining their covers, which are water resistant and tear proof. And then of course it comes in bubble wrap. And actually the planner was in an cellophane bag, and I took that off as well. So this was very protected. It wasn't moving anywhere. It wasn't gonna get damaged in the mail. This is the cover that I chose. It was an August special, and since it was like their cover of the month, it was an extra like 10% off or something, so I thought that was really nice. And you will see right away that I did go ahead and order the neutral planner. That was because I have watched a bunch of different videos, specifically Bethany Chan on YouTube, and after seeing the colors for each month and then seeing the neutral, I knew for sure I wanted to get the neutral planner. And let's see, you do get the 2020 Year at a Glance and the 2021 Year at a Glance, and these come standard in every planner. And this is the 7x9 size. They also have an A5 size and an 8.5 by 11. And then you get your January through December, as well as another one without the month date headers, so you could use these for whatever you wanted. And then you choose your start date. So I chose August, and I chose 12 months. And here's where you're gonna see, I did go ahead and back plan all of the weeks of August, and I thought that was really helpful because then I already know what my plans are going to be, and it lets me figure out how I'm going to set up the planner basically. So, you know, the sidebar is different than an Erin Condren. Let me flip to one that's blank. It has a calendar, which I don't mind at all. I actually prefer that. A to-do list, but then I was kind of struggling with what I wanted to put down here, because I typically put my to contact and to go information down here, and so I've just been playing around with stickers, my planner case stickers, and how they fit. I kind of like having the ombre boxes, but I also used just some checklists. So it's been fun to actually back plan, which I normally don't do, but it lets me see how my stickers are going to work. So I played around with that. I did get the vertical planner in neutral. I'm just gonna flip through August so you can kind of see how that turned out. And then this is something that my brain is definitely going to have to get used to. The last week of the month that holds the days for August and September, you actually get that weekly spread twice. So you have it here in August, but then you will also have it again in September. And so they just gray out the days that aren't in that month, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about customizations. I did add the vinyl, just one vinyl sheet protector, and then I also added this tabbed section in the back of dot grid paper, and I also added this tabbed section of lined notes pages. The rest of my, oh, and one more, sorry, and the meal planning. So let me go ahead and show you what the meal planning add-on looks like. So you have a meal builder, some cooking and temperature information and baking substitutions, and a shopping list, and then you get a bunch of these meal planning pages. So you have your weeks going across the top, and then your days of the week going down the side, followed by a shopping list, and then another meal planner with a shopping list, and so forth. So this is one of the reasons I really wanted to try the Plum Paper, was that I could add the specific sections that I needed for my own personal planning. I also added some dispersed pages. So usually at the end of every month you would be done. You just get this blank notes page. So usually you would be done here. I added gratitude pages, reflection pages, and shopping lists dispersed at the end of each month. So instead of stopping with this notes page, you'll see my next page for the end of the month of August is my reflection page, and I've already started playing around with that. And then this is the back of that reflection page. And then I have a shopping list. And the reason I did this was because I would say 90% of my time, my planner stays on my kitchen table. And so it's very handy to have my shopping list right there where I can add things as I'm in the kitchen. And then you'll see I have a gratitude page, and it has the I am grateful for and why you are grateful for that. And that's going to be at the end of every month because I chose to have those add-ons dispersed throughout my planner rather than having just a section of them in the back. There are a ton of different add-ons that you can choose. Here's just a few, and I'll list every single option that Plum Paper offers below in the description. Blog planning, brainstorming, social media, photography, direct sales, home, baby, meal planning, budget, travel, fitness, reflection, wedding, coloring pages, and scrapbooking. And that's just a few. There are many more. So I encourage you to go check those out and pick what works for you. That's one of the benefits of having this planner, in my opinion. Okay, so let's talk about spacing. So I have been using my leftover sticker kits from Planner Kate. They are standard 1.5 inch stickers, and you can see if you look very closely that I'm talking like a hair over the edge of the columns. That does not bother me at all. I also think the individual date headers fit really well, and I love the thick washi at the bottom. So if you have traditional Erin Condren stickers, I don't think that you'll have any issue using those in the Plum Paper vertical planner. As far as paper goes, it reminds me of so much crafting paper. It's very smooth, but it's not thin at all. It just doesn't have any grit or texture. If you're used to using the Erin Condren Live Planner, you'll know what I'm talking about. This is just nice, weighted paper. I don't have any issue with bleeding or shadowing. You can see where I wrote on this side and this side. You're not getting a whole lot of bleed through there at all. So the paper is nice, it's just different. It has no texture to it, it's very smooth. That's the best way that I can describe it. It's one of the concerns that I had about switching to Plum Paper and trying this planner out. It has not bothered me at all. I enjoy it. My ink pens write really well on it. I haven't had any issues. So there's what a blank week looks like. They do have different formats, horizontal, you know, the typical morning, day, evening section. They have an hourly, so go and explore all of their different options. I just chose the vertical columns and it's been working really well for me. So I think I'm gonna play around in this planner some more, and I'll share with you guys as that progresses. If you have any questions, feel free to ask below and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching and happy planning.